And now it's time for our daily arts and culture segment. And for that, we have our Yim Yoonhee joining me live in the studio. Good afternoon to you, Yoonhee.
Good afternoon.
So we already know that musicians and artists are no strangers of a collaboration.
Right.
And I hear today you have a special event that focuses on that very topic.
So I'm actually a big fan of collaborations because, they really open the door to seemingly new and endless possibilities. And so this festival aims at bringing different artists together and to a very unique collaboration, so check out what they've created.
Korean traditional music undoubtedly has the longest history on the peninsula. But Western instruments, with different sounds and techniques, have long been making an impression as well. The result is today's blend of various strings, drums, and even voices, swirling together to create a new type of experience. For 23 days in the midst of a hot summer, 101 artists bring down the temperature and set a cool mood, made by their instruments at the 5th Yeowoorak Festival.
There are many different shades and colors to Korean music. We've taken new approaches to music, and this time Korean music is being combined with others in order to generate interest in Korean traditional music.
The National Theatre of Korea has long been a beacon of Korea's traditional music and culture in Seoul. And now it's hosting a festival on the pioneering edge of music. The drum and changu have gone down very different paths in history, but they've both served the same purpose. And here, their similarities, as well as their differences, are drawn out. Another unlikely couple, an electric guitar, a favorite of modern-day instruments, is paired with the voice of a chang, or traditional Korean ballad. It's a new kind of venture, one that welcomes in creativity and the creation of unlikely collaborations.
People are always wondering how the traditional can meet something like the classical. But the two don't just merge. Everyone has to be open-minded because it's not only about the instruments being played.
The way we play our instruments isn't the problem. The obstacle lies in the flow and interaction with each other. We try to send a message to the audience and make them wonder, if this instrument mixed with this, how would it sound? Our group is called The Beauty of Mixed Sounds. And people will understand why when they hear us play, because our sounds are exciting and get the feet moving.
It's a sound that can only be heard at the moment of inception, because it's not merely replication of former works, nor is it a simple collaboration, but instead is an experimental synthesis of music.
Yoonhee, I would imagine that this kind of a festival, because it has so much different things to offer, it would attract a diverse audiences and viewers.
Right, it really does, but it's especially popular with those in their 20s and 30s. But it really does attract everyone in the entire age spectrum in terms of the audience members. And in fact, it became so popular, it grew. Last year, they had 121% seat occupancy. So you can imagine every theater was overflowing for every performance.
Right, so this festival really has been growing in popularity and fame. So has this festival in particular, has it expanded as well?
In fact, this year they have 20 performances, and that's much more than they've had in the past. And so they are planning on expanding it more, and they're giving the audience another chance to see performances. So they're showing the same performance a couple times. Right,
Yoonhee, and you were telling me that this festival has more than music to offer, right?
Right. So they do have a couple other events taking place as well. The Yeowoorak Festival has a Q&A that you can go and talk to some of the artists, and you can hear what they have to say about their pieces, about their works, and kind of see where they're coming from in terms of what they think about this, blending and collaborations between Korean music and other types of instruments.
Right, and with the weather just scorching hot these days, it sounds like a fun date for young couples to, enjoy indoors, right?
Right. But you know what? It's actually good for the family as well. And so they're actually also offering a children's event, and so they're aiming to teach children. It's called the Yeowoorak School, and they're aiming to teach children about the different instruments, and their theme is resonance, and that's something that's the foundation of Korean music. And so they really want to teach children at a young age, to experiment, to play around, and to explore the different instruments around the world.
So not only a performance to view, but also you can take part in it as well.
Exactly.
And something for all ages. All right, Yoonhee, thank you so much for that report, and we will see you next week.
I look forward to seeing you then.